Kia ora koutou and welcome to the Southern Business Growth and Support Virtual Conference. My name is Angela Caves and I'm the Digital Events Manager for Digital Boost. I just want to thank you all for taking the time to join us today. It's wonderful to have you all here. We've just concluded our opening session with Connected and the regional business partners, and we've just wrapped up our session with Kurma, who talked all about support for our Māori businesses. With me this afternoon, I've got my collaborating partner from Connected, Benji. I'm going to hand over to Benji now. He's going to take us through some housekeeping and then introduce our presenter for the afternoon. Thanks, Benji.
Cool, thanks, Ange. Tēnā koutou katoa, everyone. Hello, my name is Benji Yada. I'm the Employment Liaison Advisor for Connected, based out of sunny Otepoti, Dunedin. So just have a couple of webinar housekeeping things to touch on. So throughout the session, you are able to see and hear from our panel of presenters, but we are unable to see or hear you. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions throughout the session, please feel free to drop them in either the comments or questions and answers box, which can be accessed at the bottom of your screen. At the end of the presentation, we will collate and ask these questions. So that's all the housekeeping there, and I'd just like to pass on to Diana Kirkland from Digital Boost to give our presentation today. All yours, Diana.
Kia ora. Thank you so much, Benji. Thank you so much, Angela, for having me. And it's wonderful to be able to be here and share with the Southland business community all of the incredible features and resources that are available to you on Digital Boost. So I'm just going to share my screen. Just bear with me while I actually get this all ready to go for you. So how's that looking, team?
Perfect.
Awesome. Kia ora. So today I'm going to introduce you to digitalboost.co.nz. So what Digital Boost actually is, it's a digital technology education platform for New Zealand small businesses. And what's so great about it is it's a collaboration between the private and the public sector. And it's a technology platform which is designed for New Zealand small businesses by New Zealand small businesses. So all of the insights that we bring to you today are actually gathered from New Zealand small businesses across a wide range of industries. So we're really looking forward to sharing this with you and hoping you'll get some great takeaways and of course actually sign up, which is free, so you can actually start to learn yourselves on how you can apply those technologies into your business. I'll just introduce myself. Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa. It's ko Diana Kirkland toko ingoa, nā mai haere mai. I actually am the External Relationships Manager at Digital Boost. I'm actually part of the MindLab team. We are the developers of Digital Boost for MB. I'm really fortunate to work with my fantastic team member here who's organised all of this today, is Miss Angela Caves. So today we're just going to share with you a little bit of background about what we're going to cover. So it just gives you context of what we'll be talking about. So just setting the scene, as I just mentioned before, we're introducing the Digital Boost resources, which are available for free to the Southland business community. So you can actually learn all about the digital tools that your peers in your industry are currently working on. The main objective that we'd like to get across here is how we want to demystify what digital is and help you become better prepared for the future in your business and help you stay relevant, help you create efficiencies, and the main point of all of course, is grow your business. Now, what we're sharing today with you is digital education is our superpower, but what we want to share with you is the technologies available for your industry so we can actually help your business grow. And today, the resources which we're going to make available to you are really to help empower you and enable you to have conversations that you probably are looking to have in the future of your business. Now, I'm just going to touch on and show to you why this is so important that we want to share this with you. As you can see by this graph here, we currently are, by 2025, predictions show that over 80% of sales will actually be happening on on digital channels. And so the main thing that we want to do is help you and build those technologies in your business so you actually can be part of that economy. So I'll talk to you a little bit about why Digital Boost is here. So as a nation, we need to increase our knowledge about digital technologies for New Zealand small businesses. We are here to educate our New Zealand small business audience to help grow your digital capabilities. We also hear the main part of the digital platform is actually to help build your digital literacy. Now, what that means is, removing all the jargon, is actually when you're having conversations with suppliers or with customers and they're talking about digital technologies, we want to empower you so you actually understand what these conversations, what the context of these conversations are all about, and to give you enough confidence that you can actually have those conversations yourself. And of course, the main part is, as I touched on a minute ago, is actually helping you grow your online markets, create more sales, mainly also is to create more awareness. But we also want to help you work smarter and not harder, and just to ensure your business is set up for success for the future. Right, a little bit about the platform, just to give you a bit of credibility to what we're sharing with you today. We actually became live in January 2021, obviously as an outcome from COVID. We were all very aware the New Zealand small business economy was impacted enormously by obviously everyone being in lockdown, and the BAU that businesses needed to go through very dramatically, it changed dramatically. And the increase in digital adoption in 8 weeks in our country basically advanced the country to about 8 years further into the future than we'd ever anticipated that we'd be in. So what that actually did, as you can imagine, it created an enormous gap for a lot of our businesses. So what we needed to do with that, and that's where the government with MB actually put an RFP out and actually asked how we can support and educate New Zealand small businesses about what that gap is to actually build what they call as the digital divide. So since we've been alive, we now have over 48,000 people just like yourselves on platform. Now those, and why I think this is quite important to talk about is, as you can see there, we have over 28,000 businesses. Now, the reason we have a lot more people than businesses is because, as you know, with a lot of small businesses, a lot of our customers we call them customers, but they're trainees, are actually sole traders or with a business size of like 0 to 3. But a lot of the businesses, even that are bigger than that actually move out of that New Zealand small industry category, they've actually recognised the tools that are on platform and how they can actually help advance learnings for their resources across a number of different business functionalities, which we'll go into during today. The main part, so all of our platform is all video based, and we know from our customers being on platform that the biggest part of learning is actually learning what their peers are doing. And so that's what we call our real world sectors. So we cover over 12 industries on sector, and in those industries, all of the videos within those sections cover a large cross sections of subcategories within those industries. They're actually New Zealand small businesses talking about their experiences there with digital technologies, and they're a great place to start from a customer journey. Once we find our customers learn about what their peers in their sector are actually doing, so a lot of them don't know really where to start. So that's where we take you on a journey into what we call the how-to section, which is the digital categories. So we have close to 300 videos now across 7 digital categories, which actually take you into the depths of how to get started and how to advance, and then really how to optimize the technologies in your business. We also have on platform daily, currently Monday to Fridays. We are looking at we are changing this in June actually, around how we're actually offering our expert advice and Q&As. So up until the end of May, we still have, and are still available on platform, over 350 expert advice webinars which have been recorded and on platform, just like this one, but it's actually industry experts talking about what they know best. So they're the experts in their subject matter, and we have a huge range of businesses which join these daily, and they're live Q&As. So that where we've found our learners have got a huge amount of value from these is they actually are listening to the questions that the businesses are asking. The great thing is it helps businesses understand that they're exactly the same questions that they want to know. So that's why this is an incredible resource. If you're wanting to know something specific, jump into this area, which I'll take you through shortly, and you'll find out a little bit more about that. And then our last bit of the video content on platform, you'll see is a huge number of videos, which are from industry providers with the likes of Cert NZ, e-invoicing from MB, the likes of MyOb, Xero, huge amount of website providers like Shopify, Website World, Zealed, which actually take you through their platforms and their tools. So a little bit of, I'll step aside here and let Brendan, who is our presenter on this video, tell you a little bit more about the platform itself.
Kia ora koutou, my name's Brendan and this is Digital Boost. Digital Boost is your one-stop digital guide here to help business owners like you future-proof their business. Digital Boost works by giving you the tools and applications to build a digital presence that continues to work for you in the moments you can't. Now let me walk you through the process. The dashboard is your personalised homepage where you can access all of Digital Boost's resources. Scrolling down is the easiest way to explore, or alternatively, the drop-down menu at the top right-hand corner of the screen features categories and topics that affect every business owner. One of my favourite features on Digital Boost is the choice to experience the site in either Te Reo or English. With over 200 resources available, it's a great chance to brush up on your Te Reo skills. And because we are always looking for ways to represent the diversity of Aotearoa, we also feature subtitles in English, Chinese, Hindi, Tongan and Samoan dialects. Within each of the categories, we've created hundreds of instructional learning videos on all kinds of topics. These videos are roughly 2 to 5 minutes long and teach you how to adopt sustainable digital change. Each video is supported by a printable learning summary, which is a checklist of the steps you can follow in order to action that change. To find a video, you can either click choose a topic and view videos by category, or choose a playlist and select a series of videos grouped by industry or subject. You'll also find a relevant to your specific industry and is a great place to start. Keeping track of your learning progress is easy by clicking on My Achievements. There, we'll track your progress and let you know when you reach important milestones like watching your first 20 videos. There are heaps of educational goodies sprinkled throughout the site, like our live event section. Tune in daily for interviews with industry experts, all looking to share their thoughts on how you can build a better business. You can RSVP through Digital Boost, or if you can't make it live, all interviews are available in our expert advice archives. Digital Boost's newest feature is Checkable. Checkable is a powerful diagnostic tool that works by looking at how your business website and social media accounts are performing to ensure that every visitor has a maximum chance of connecting or buying from your business. Better still, Checkable will give you feedback and advice so you can confidently make improvements. Now, as you can see, Digital Boost is the place to be. And with our shiny new Digital Boost app, you have the power to learn straight from your smartphone. By downloading Digital Boost Live from the App Store, you'll access exclusive app-only features such as the podcast function. Being a part of the Digital Boost community is about future-proofing your business for tomorrow. And from time to time, you may find a giveaway or competition too. Excited for what's to come? So are we. So let's get started on creating tomorrow, today, with Digital Boost.
That's thank you for sharing that. As you can see, there's so much that we have to cover today, but I'm actually, first of all, I'd just like to touch on for you what we call our Digital Boost learning journey. I sort of introduced that slightly to you, but this sort of just gives you a much better context of where we find from the insights of our platform, the journey which people take. So as I touched on before, the big thing is just to get involved, you just need to sign up. That's our core objective. Is we have an amazing platform here, and obviously I love to say to people, if you don't use it, we lose it. So it's the content on platform is actually growing daily. So there's always something new that you'll find. And of course, we touched on the real world stories, which they're also, we continually are talking to New Zealand small businesses and looking at what businesses that are doing things really smartly in that space. In the digital space, but not only are we sharing with you the incredible impacts that digital are having in their businesses, we also share the learnings that they've had on that journey. And a lot of the time, it's the challenges which they had, which people, we find our customers really like to learn from other people's mistakes so that they can actually obviously make their digital adoption journey a lot faster than their peers. So this is all about education. We all learn from each other's mistakes and we move forward. It's a great thing about education, which I love. The other thing which we've touched on briefly, which Brendan shared, was all of the digital categories that are available. And I just wanted to expand on what I talked about earlier about the expert advice section. So as of June, we will be changing the way this is currently done on platform. One of the biggest areas with digital technologies and with platforms is that we actually engage permanently with our customers, which I'll talk to you about that in a moment. We're always looking for how we can improve what we do so that how we can give you the best value and the best way that we can do that. Now, so what we will be looking at is on a Tuesday, we'll actually be running what we call an alliance section. I'll cover a little bit more about the Digital Boost Alliance and how the Educate platform and the alliance partners work together later on in the presentation. The next part is that what we've actually learned from listening to our customers is quite often, and we know from our support team with when they're working with businesses, a lot of businesses need a lot more hand holding than we potentially anticipated in the beginning. And so while we've got all the resources available to help you take that journey on your own, we've definitely found that a lot of businesses want a little bit more support in that space. So we are actually looking on a Thursday to bring onto platform actually live workshops. So, and it's all free, and they'll be the sessions will be provided by all of the experts which are on our platform, and that'll be helping go through workshops, which will be helping people set things up, working through challenges that they've currently got. So at the end of the workshop, the main objective is that everyone goes away with an outcome. So there is actually a digital transformation happen in the businesses during that time. So keep an eye out on platform. All of those will be advertised as well for when they're coming up, but they will be weekly on a Thursday. Now, the next area which I really want to expand on here is our digital expert support. So on Digital Boost, because we are an Educate platform, while yes, we provide the resources with the knowledge and a number of different learning styles, as Brendan covered in that video, but what we also have available is a large support team. Now, they are actually award-winning. They won an award from government last year based upon the incredible service that they give to our customers. The feedback that we get from the learners on platform with how our support team have helped them is actually just amazing, and I'm just so proud to be able to share that with you all. Now, they're always available on between Monday and Friday, between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. And whatever it is your query, the broad range of experience that is available, they will help you through anything that you need to know. So I'll talk a little bit more about how you can access that shortly. Now, what we also know here is that digital is not a linear journey. Bringing digital new or actually optimizing current digital technologies in your business, you don't exactly start from one end and move to the other. It all depends on obviously the resources in your business, what areas they feel they're more confident in applying some new digital technologies into. You can actually start and apply anywhere in your business. So like as an example here, you can see from a learning journey, we try to encourage people to work in this pathway. So we help you look at your brand, and the strategy around that, and how you can actually get all of that into a really great place to actually help your customers know all of the benefits about you. We also then can take you through how to build a website, and that's a number of different website providers you can use, and that's whether it's just a profile-based website, whether it's or an e-commerce-based website. We also have on platform anything and everything you need to know about digital marketing. I'll take you through a bit more about that shortly. And so you've got your digital marketing, which is your planning, your strategy, and making you aware of all of the technologies that are available in that space for how you can reach your customers. But then, as I'm sure you're aware, with all of those technologies in that space, there are a number of providers like the likes of Metaverse, which we know now, of course, is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Of course, the big one at the moment everyone's talking about is TikTok. We'll actually also take you through in the Learn social media area on the platform, awareness of all of these platforms, the customers that you want to target, if they're the best, and what the best fit is for your business is what I'm trying to say there. We'll also, once you've sort of gone through that journey and you're starting to feel a lot more confident on platform, we'll actually help you work out how you can actually sell your services on platform. And that's when we move you into an e-commerce environment. Now, of course, even if you're not set up in e-commerce, you know a large part of what you can do in your business to help efficiencies be and help the space where you actually, what I was talking about earlier, is how you can actually work smarter and not harder in your business. In the finance and the operational tools section, we cover a broad range of collaboration and productivity tools, which just really help you connect and work remotely. As we know, a lot of businesses now have actually moved into that space. And I know from my own experience, having the ability, especially as a working mother, to do that is just a wonderful way. And it really helps with engagement with you, and loyalty probably is another thing to say, with the resources in your business. And then the next area, which is probably the most dear to my heart, and that is actually understanding the analytics and the data and the reporting that technology brings to your business. It's enough of me talking. I want to take you through the details so you can actually get a little bit and see a lot more of the benefits which are on site, but I'll talk more about the analytics and reporting a little bit later. So the best way that I'd love for you to actually find out this for yourself is actually obviously to jump on. If you just go to digitalboost.co.nz, and it's so easy. The platform is designed by using the best technologies and also the customer learning experiences. So we actually walk you through on platform intuitively so you can understand where you need to go next. So just to get started to do that, if you just click on your, obviously go to your search, so your browser, and then put in Digital Boost, and obviously the top right hand corner, this is where you log in or sign up, and you just click there and it'll just take you through a very quick, it's probably surveys, the best way to say it, but what we're doing is we're actually building for you your own personalized dashboard in that space, and we actually ask you a number of questions. Now, those questions are completely only for you, and they're actually for us on platform. Your data does not get shared with anybody. It's completely secure. But what it actually helps us do is actually helps us understand where you are in your business, what learning journey you want to start, what are your areas of strengths, and what are your areas that you would like more support in. There's nothing confidential shared. It's just all about us helping understand what position you're in and how we can serve you content, which is like an algorithm, which I'm sure a lot of you are Netflix people, which you understand that when you've started working one way, we can definitely help you with content, which will help grow that journey intuitively. And that just helps us identify that. Excuse me. So what, as you would have seen here, once you've actually logged in, you actually get your own personalized dashboard. So once you're in that dashboard, I really wanted to help you understand the best way which you can connect and just intuitively guide yourself around platform. So at the top right hand of your screen, you'll actually get your menu, which takes you through to every area you want to go. You also have the ability to, by scrolling down into your homepage, which goes down this way, takes you down to all of the other features of the platform if you prefer to see more visually of where you're actually heading to. Now, if you're wanting to download the app, the best way to do it is actually just to jump onto Digital Boost on your mobile device and actually go down to the bottom of the homepage, and there is the login. Sorry, there's actually a little icon there which will help you set that up straight away, which is a really quick way for you to download the app. The reason we built the app was through all of our research, we totally understand, how New Zealand small businesses are really time poor. And so we know that a lot of our learners learn on the go. So the app was the technology which we built for that, which actually really helps people sort of listen to videos while they're working, or if you're out walking, or like myself, you're in the supermarket and you're just wanting to keep the learning journey going, you can actually just listen to it on the go. So I'm just going to cover quickly a really top level of the industry sectors that we cover. So on the platform, once you get into the real world stories, and depending on what industry you're from, you'll see here we have a huge range of businesses which are sharing their journey within the food and beverage, within the food and beverage, construction and trade, the primary sectors, services, hospitality, manufacturing, creative, retail and e-commerce, health and wellness and tourism. There's also, within these sectors, there's a huge range of subcategories. So if you actually just jump into those, which is just by clicking on the image here, or obviously via your menu, you'll actually see the huge range of businesses in there, and I guarantee you'll find one that does similar to what you do. It's a great way to start to learn about what people are using in your industry at the moment. Now, the main part of the platform is teaching you about technology. So once you've sort of learned what peers in your industry are using, and you're wanting to work out where you want to start, we take you into the digital categories. So as you can see in here, we have a large range of tools in this space. Now, if you're brand new to digital and you don't even know where to start, we definitely will lead you into the digital starter position. Now, this can give you, this gives you insights into things like, how do you work Zoom? Like, how do you set up Zoom? Even like, what is spam emails? And for, believe it or not, one of the largest subjects that we actually have is, how do we even navigate through Facebook? We will take you through a really top level of these. They're only 2 minutes long, but it'll just help you work out where you need to go to next. We find websites are the first thing that businesses actually talk to us about. So as soon as you get into the website sections, you'll see there's 3 subcategories in there, which will take you through how to get started. And if you're already in that space, how you can potentially advance where you are, and then of course how to optimize that. So in the website section, this is where we start and take you on to recognize how important your brand is, and the story of your brand, and how you can actually build all the tools that you need to actually start to work out how you can build, get started on a website development. We take you then, as I shared with you earlier, through digital marketing, your digital tools, your small business accounting, and your business insights. And even in the business insights section, if one of the biggest areas we love to try and help you do as a small business owner is actually plan for the future. Plan what that looks like for your business. Where do you see your business in 5 years' time? How can you actually start to grow towards those goals that you're looking at doing? In the business insight sections, we help, there's even templates in there for business planning, which will actually help you even take those to your bank if there's something that you need to do. And also, then we also show you the area, of future technologies. Now, why future technologies are so important? It's, as we all know, business BAU has changed dramatically in the last 2 years. How digital has actually impacted New Zealand small businesses has been enormous just within this time frame. But inside the future technologies, we also give you visibility of technologies that that are happening in the future within your industry and that are currently impacting business. So it actually helps you plan for the future to work out, okay, potentially in 12, 24 months, this could be a new technology which could impact our business. There's a large number of insights in that area which will help you recognize those sorts of areas of that as well. And then, as we talked about, this will also give you the ability to jump into the real world stories and the expert advice. So I just wanted to jump into a bit of functionality now. So you would have heard Brendan talk about playlists. So to break down the terminology and the jargon once again, what a playlist is a series of videos which are designed to actually help you start a journey. Now, if you're in a playlist, like if it's specifically around a digital topic like general, or if you're wanting to look at what technologies are used within an industry, we've actually built those out for you, which I'll take you through into the next slide, which gives you a little bit of an understanding of what's in there. So this shows you like the likes of what a general playlist looks like. We can take you in here if you're wanting to have a look at digital accounting, how you can work remotely, how you get yourself set up for that, or even how to get up to speed on e-commerce. And of course, a large area which we really try and educate people on is SEO. Now, if you don't know what SEO is, that means search engine optimization. That is actually how you become found online as fast as possible. Because as you know, the internet is a very large place. There are a huge number of businesses already on it, but we know data tells us that, and I'm sure you're aware even yourself and your own families, that people now, if they're looking for something, the first place they go to is their mobile. They look through what the product is they're looking for, and then they look at who are the companies that are providing that product. Now, if you're not there, you are missing out of an enormous opportunity, and it's our job to try and help you be one of those search results on people's searching journeys. So I'll take you now through and show you a little bit of a deeper dive into what a playlist looks like. So this is a playlist which is why you would want to sell your products online. So this takes you through, in this playlist, retail and e-commerce. You'll see the first video here is why create an e-commerce platform. So this video, as you can see, is 3 minutes. This takes you through that whole journey. Oh, sorry, I've just jumped out of there. This takes you through the whole journey of why you need to go online to sell products on your business and how you need to get started. So you'll see here these videos which cover the likes of tools to use when building a website, how you would secure your website once you've built it, quick wins, which is Google My Business. Now, if you haven't already got yourself a Google My Business, it's completely free. We highly suggest that that's one of the best things that you can do. It literally will take you about 3 or 4 minutes, and we can show you, if you even go onto platform, which I'll show you a little bit later, and Google how to get my business on Google, that's a great way to start. Then we help you through online ordering and customer service and what technology brings you in that space. How to maximize customer feedback. As we all know, one of the biggest advocates for your business is actually having really happy customers, and we can help you bring visibility to future customers by what your current customers are already saying about you. We also then show you which social media channels are right for your business. We help you integrate your social media channels with your website, or if you're not even in the position to go with a website to start with, we can definitely help you lift and elevate your branding on social media channels. And then a tiny little tip, which there's millions of these on platform for you, is autoresponders, how you can work smarter and not harder by actually setting up some automated messages just to stay in touch with your customers, but making them as authentic as possible so they don't feel that like they've just got an autoresponder, which actually helps you nurture your customers through the journey of purchasing from your business. Okay, now the next thing we'll touch on really quickly here is if you're in a position where you're actually currently already using technology quite extensively in your business, we also have an area on platform which is for the more advanced digital users, where you really want to optimize what your current operations are in your business. And inside here, we sort of take you through into a whole lot of admin systems, like how to get involved with inventory management systems, as I shared about earlier, professional developments, when you should work with external businesses and when you should do it yourself. We take you through, which I shared about, is the future technologies. And the big area, which is absolutely passionate to my heart, is the business intelligence. One of the areas that which digital technologies gives you a huge advantage in your business. It actually helps you understand how your business is currently operating. We can actually take you through a broad range of analytics tools. Now, I know that sounds scary, but trust me, it isn't. When you get started with understanding what the basics are, we can help you grow and start to see visibility, which is a great way for you to help move towards those goals of your business. And then, of course, as we know, an area which everyone needs to be very aware of now, and that is cybersecurity. We have a huge section on cybersecurity, which even takes you through how you can how you can even test right now what your current risk is on platform. We take all of those resources are available to you on platform. Now, the next area we're going to talk about, which I'll just really briefly touch on, because I'm sorry I've chatted away, I'm a bit passionate about this subject, as you can hear, is if you don't even know where to start and you've got a keyword, and what I mean by keyword is you've got a question in your mind and you just wonder how on earth I can actually get started with this, just jump into the menu. You'll see at the top there it's a search bar, and by putting in the likes of websites, you can see I've done there. As you can see here, there's over 160 resources on here which help you at all different levels of whatever stage you're at on your website to help you get learnings in that space. And as I mentioned earlier to you, also, as if you're wanting help further there's something that we haven't covered on platform, we would love to hear from you, because we definitely want to build as much content as we can, which is going to be of benefit to you, because you're the main reason we're here. And that is at the bottom of your screen, you'll see when you go down to the footer, there's a get in touch. Now, we actually can guarantee you between the hours of 8 a.m. and 7 p.m, we will be back in touch with you in 15 minutes. We highly advise you to put your phone number in there, because then one of our team can actually ring you straight away. It is a form. We just ask for your name, your phone number, and the reason there's a subject matter in there is it just helps us. If you could identify what your pain point is that you're looking for help on, if you can give us a brief understanding of that, we can get the right support person that has the right area of expertise in your area of interest. We can get that person to get back to you as soon as possible. Now, we've touched on that, so I'm going to jump through that. An area which we haven't talked about is that once you're on platform, not only is there a huge amount of learning for you to do, which are in quick bite-sized videos to help you on that digital journey, we also have a huge range of offers for you. We really try and work with partners on their website so that they can make their tools more accessible to small businesses. And when I mean by more accessible, I'm actually because we're all about increasing digital adoption. So when we talk to our partners, we try and say to them, how can you help a small business with your product, and how can you make it as easy for them to get engaged with you and see the benefits of that? A lot of them are providing free trials. They and even, like, for instance, I think Zeald's one, which you can actually have an entire website for 12 months for free. There's a huge range of offers available, so I highly recommend you jump in there. And then lastly, I just want to make sure we've got enough time for questions, is we work in collaboration with the Digital Boost Alliance. Now, what the Alliance is, it's a large program of providers which have all pledged to government to offer their services, their experience, their knowledge to New Zealand small businesses. So what we do on Digital Boost Educate is we make these really large brands, which you can see on your screen, and there's a lot more than that now. I need to update the slide. We make them accessible for you. We help you connect with them in an area that you need to know more about. We can actually get in touch. We can get you in touch with the right people as quick as possible through our support team, and obviously through platform. And I'm just going to now quickly touch on, it'll be the last thing you'll hear from me today, but other than questions, of course, and that is I'll share with you our new product which has just been released on platform. It's the first of its kind of this development in New Zealand, and it's actually, we worked offshore and within New Zealand businesses to do this, and this tool actually helps you recognize what your current digital footprint is, and it's all free. It's a diagnostic tool, and what it actually helps you realize is, okay, what areas are you not operating at the best of your abilities, and how can you get there real quick? And then what we do is we serve for you that actual learning journey and the videos related to that to help you just do the quick ones to get so you can maximize your digital visibility. So I'll hand it over to Louis, our little penguin, to actually share with you the benefits of this tool that are on platform.
Hi, I'm Louis, and I'm here to introduce you to Checkable, Digital Boost's newest feature. Checkable is your one-stop digital checkup. It works by looking at how your business website and social media accounts are performing to ensure that every visitor has the maximum chance of connecting to or buying from your business. Better still, the diagnostic features will give you feedback and advice so you can confidently make improvements. Activating Checkable is easy. If we have your business address, you are good to go. If we don't have your website address yet, just enter it in and Checkable will do the rest. Let me walk with you through the whole process. Checkable's dashboard is where you'll find an overview of your website's results. The results are grouped into several categories ranging from compliance checks, which covers the safety and security of your site and customers, through to visibility checks, which identify how easily your site is found online. If you click on the drop-down arrow, you'll see a description of each category and a list of all the things we check. Selecting See All will take you through to the category page, where you can learn a bit more. At each of the category pages, Checkable shows you how well your website is performing against each of our checks. Click on the links to see more details about that check, and then you can learn how you can make improvements if necessary. For each check we run, Checkable provides a status result and a description about what that means. In this instance, the status result shows you that your website has an SSL certificate, but that it's about to expire. You can see in the description when it will expire, so you can keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't lapse. Well, great, but what do you even do with this information? Well, in most cases, you can watch a short video to learn more about each topic. Then you can download a learning guide, which contains instructions on how to go about making changes to your website. Related videos are also available. And of course, you can access all of Digital Boost's other learning videos from the Digital Boost homepage. We know from your feedback that you prefer to be guided on the biggest digital priorities to ensure that you get the best return on your time and investment. So we created a digital action plan. Ta-da! This helps you prioritize the checks that you should look at first. Simply click through to your personalized digital action plan to see your list of easy business wins, business essentials, and then a few longer-term goals. The best part of Checkable is that it's completely free. That means we'll never ask you for your credit card or add extra paid services, so you will always have full access to Checkable's features. To start the Checkable journey, head to your Digital Boost homepage. Just look for me or this logo. Checkable. Simple. Together, we'll glide through this. Woohoo!
Okay, so that's all I've actually got for you today. I mean, as you can hear, there's a phenomenal amount of opportunities to help you in your business adopt digital technologies. All you need to do is obviously sign up or just log in via your dashboard, which of course is digitalboost.co.nz. And as I shared, if there's any support you need, even if you need help getting started, please just reach out to our support team. We're here to help you with your digital journey. So he waka, eke noa, we're all in this together. Please reach out. We would love to help you become more digital in your business today. And that's it from me today, team.
Cool. Thank you so much for that, Diana. That was awesome. So much, so many tools and support there. I mean, I know I've already watched a few Digital Boost videos before, but there's always something new I learn as well going through that. And actually, one of the questions we had, which I think was actually quite nicely summed up in that Checkable video that we just watched, was where should I start if I already have a website?
So if you haven't, if you're new to signing up on Digital Boost, as part of the journey that I mentioned about signing in, it asks for your website, your URL, which of course is your www.digitalboost.co.nz, whatever is relevant to your business. If you actually put that in as part of your signing up process, Checkable will already have that, and by you actually clicking on the Checkable link on your dashboard once you've signed in, it'll take you straight through to that diagnostic that is done of your website. If you're already a user and you haven't actually put in your website yet, if you just by clicking on that Checkable button, which is the icon at the front of your dashboard, by clicking on that, it will ask you to fill in your website on that field, and it will actually do that. So just so you're aware, all of that information is only on your dashboard. There's no visibility to it. There's also protection in place that you only have the ability to put in your own websites. There's no way that you can put in like a competitor's website, just to give you knowledge around that, to find out exactly how you can help your own business's journey.
Cool, awesome. Thanks so much for that. It really sums it up. There's not many questions there, which I recommend you've covered everything off really well there. So I just want to say again, thank you very much for presenting today, Diane, and thank you to Digital Boost again for partnering with us here at Connected for this great seminar. So just as well on the screen there, everyone, I'll just say quickly, there are the contact details for myself and the two other employment liaison advisors for Connected. So if you do want to have a look for that, I'd really just say the same as Digital Boost, get online and just check out connected.govt.nz and have a play around. And you can find more information about all the speakers, Digital Boost, and things on this webinar, and more there. So I'll pass on to you to finish there, Ange. Thanks very much.
No worries. Thanks, Benji. Thanks, Diana, for joining us. Wonderful and informative presentation, hearing all about the support for digital transformation for our small businesses. I do hope that you all found that valuable, and like Di has said, if you need any support at all, please just reach out to us. We're ready and waiting to help you start your digital transformation here at Digital Boost. Thanks to Benji and the team at Connected for partnering with us and joining us again for this session today. If you forget anything at all throughout this conference and you don't know where to begin, head to Connected. That's exactly what they're there to do, and they'll tee you up with one of our partners who are joining us or who have already joined us. We do have a couple of sessions this afternoon with Amotai, supporting Māori and Pacifica business, and NZT this afternoon, who are talking to us about how to get into the export market. We've got sessions that are running tomorrow and on Thursday as well. So if you'd like to hear from any of the local chambers or any of the other government agencies, I'll encourage you to register for those sessions. And even if you can't make the session, please do register, because we will send you out a link to watch the recording post the conference if you would like to watch it at your own time. Right, that brings our session to a close. Sorry, we've run a wee bit over time with that one. So I do hope to see you in future sessions, and thank you again for joining us. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Tim.